morning, good morning, good morning. Just did a little premeditative um manifestive alignment. You know, wasn't feeling the best this morning. You know, just really had to get my mind right. But for me, that's just reading the Bible. I mean, whatever it is for you, whatever it's meditation, breath work, you know, just sitting in silence, going for a walk, whatever that is to you to kind of get into alignment. Do that when you're not feeling into alignment. I don't think it's necessary like every morning to have just a set routine, but if you're not feeling the best, do whatever it is that you truly enjoy. Like if it would, like I'm definitely going for well, I'm on the East Coast. It's rainy, but I would definitely go for a hike after this. But do whatever you need to do just to kind of get yourself in alignment. But for that's just 1 minute prayers for me. So yeah. So that's what I just finished up doing. Didn't had the mic off for that. I might turn the mic on next time for that, but it's definitely more so me. Just for me anyway. I'm gonna get into these charts in a minute. Give me a minute. Let me jot this down. Definitely. All right. Oh man, Victor. So I don't see anything on GU. GU is just sloppy. Let me just go ahead and say that. I don't see anything. Like this is just trash price action. I did take a trade already. Now I use. I mean, my supply and demand zones are like order blocks. You know, just depending on how you look at it. But no, I'll use liquidity. Not in the sense I use it for more so like magnets, like just direction, like where price is pulling. I use it more so just as a magnet. But I'll explain it to you. But yeah, this price action is just trash. So I'm not really trying to do anything with GU. Just looking at that, then I'll mark up like the daily high and low, and I use that as like a magnet because I know it's liquidity resting above and below that. But yeah, as I get down here into the 1 hour, like I don't go any lower than if it doesn't meet a 1 hour or 4 hour confirmation, then I'm not going any lower. So on the 1 hour, I see this I do see a 1 hour order block down here. And I can go ahead and just put an alert here, but I'm not really trusting it because it just necessarily doesn't have a lot of liquidity resting below here. It has like a little bit right here, but I like it to look more like this last one. But we'll put alert there. I got alert there. So if it does hit, we'll just watch for price action. But it's already about to be 10 o'clock Eastern, my time. So The volatility, I mean, news has already happened. I'll show you the trade that I took, but nah, EU's trash too, man. EU's trash, but I did catch a trade on EU earlier. Called this trade, and my broker. That's one thing about my prop firm. Like I needed to trade. Like I'm with Funding Pips right now. We're doing a challenge with Funding Pips right now, but I need to trade during news because a lot of my setups happen right during news. But I got in right here and to put in a lot here and then a lot here, and got out right here. Yeah, see right here. But I was impatient though because I should have never put a position here. I should have put a position just right here, where I originally meant to do it at. But I was impatient. I woke up in not the best headspace, and I just executed once it said it was right there. But I should have just waited, and I would have had a lot better risk to reward right here. Either or, but we did get profit. But I should have got it. That trade should have went a lot better than what it was supposed to go. I don't know why it's not on my screenshots are looking like that. What I also started doing is putting news events. Yeah, I think it's probably going to reach that daily low. But right now I don't see nothing. Like it's trash. Like I don't see a trade honestly for till Friday. And I usually don't even trade Friday, so it might be a dunzo for me. But I'll probably get on the stream just to see if I do see something. But I probably won't take it. But yeah, I mean we do got this too. I mean depending on which way you want to look at it. It could settle down up in here. Just my bias, maybe, just kind of looking at it. Maybe take out this and kind of walk back up, and then I don't know, maybe take out this high. I don't know. Who knows? Then slide, because you could look at it like liquidity just resting right. Oh, my fault. Resting below here, and sweeps that, and then goes, but. I really like this area for EU to come touch. But I also like this area for GU to come touch too though. Right here. So and this is a lot further, than what EU is compared to. So I don't know. But as of right now, I do not have a trade on EU or GU. I'm gonna look at gold in a minute. Dollar looks just trash. Garbage. My strategy, man, it's like it's smart money concept backed, but I don't even like saying that because it's like you can just say it's smart money concepts, but it's I've learned through a lot of different people and ways through my years, so but it is smart money back, so we'll just go with that to keep it simple. But I use heavy on supply and demand zones, but supply and demand zones is just order blocks at the end of the day. So we could see something like that. So I don't know. We'd have to see. I mean, this 4-hour candle still has an hour left. I mean, if it closes how it looks like right now or above these highs, then yeah, I would be really inclined for the dollar to keep pushing up and EU to keep pushing down. So all of that on EU is just BS because dollars rules. So if that's if that sentiment happens on the dollar, yeah, I'm looking for you to keep just keep trotting down. But that's the thing. I'm more reactive now than predictive because you just make a lot more money that way. But yeah. And yeah, this is where I really like E to push to. Now I really like buys down up in here. Really like buys. That's all. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is not the best price action either. We are about to enter like a 4-hour OB order block. We got this 1 hour right here. So, but I won't even be looking really to touch or even look at gold until it even gets up in here. Like for me, gold has to be like perfect. And I won't even be looking to hold this long because I don't like these highs. Like these highs just look like a lot of liquidity to me too. So I don't know. Like it's no clear direction both ways. You can play a short term though. Like if you're looking at probabilities, like one-to-ones is like coming from a smart money concept backed situation. Like I was explaining this in my other stream. Like I used to sniff my nose at like one-to-ones. I'm like, ew, one-to-ones. Like, but now like one-to-ones will really change your change your whole profitability. Like, cause you secure so much profit, especially coming from the smart money concept. I do believe smart money concepts is like the best entries, like as far as like accuracy. Cause the way it just reacts off prices, my personal opinion, looking at different strategies, but not saying all of them work, but just the pinpoint accuracy that it happens, like you can easily get a one-to-one. Because we're coming from the background of looking like 1 to 5, 1 to 6, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the one that was like average to me that I was trying to get, but that's not, when you think about it probability wise, it's not, it's very unlikely to happen. But that the one-to-ones, if you think back on it, it always happens. So I can be looking at something like this and just get like a quick one-to-one. I think that probability is very likely to happen. And then I mean, when it gets up here, we can see if it, I don't know, like leaves some like a OB right here that we can play off of for extra confluence. But like I said, these highs, ugh. This one-to-one, I like it. I think the probabilities are pretty high to bounce off here and just go one-to-one. Then anything else after that, you know. Yeah, in certain situations, but also like let me see if I can find one. Like this would also be an OB to me too. Like right here. Seems to be that you use liquidity in OBs just to take the last candle before the big moves and taking the trades going towards the liquidity and equal highs. Yeah. So yeah, just to answer that question, yeah. Like this so not necessarily like this would be OB to me too, but for the most part, yeah. But it's all just very situational. But yeah, I mean, I'll mark up anything y'all want me to mark up. Other than that, man, I don't got nothing. I ain't trading Nathaniel. I already got my money. I'm out the market. You feel me? I'm good. I should have hopped on stream earlier. I really should have, cause I might just create like some kind of. I really don't feel like charging for that. I might just create like some kind of free group to send signals to, cause that'd be so much easier than just to hop on stream. Cause I mean, I really need to fix this. Like I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice trade this morning. But. Telegram works. Yeah, I might do the Telegram thing, man. Maybe. Who knows? I should though. But yeah, that's all I got. So man, if you want me to mark up or see anything that you like have some questions about and just want to get my, because I'm not saying that I'm gonna be right or wrong. I'm just saying that I'll give you my perspective. You know, who knows? Nobody's really right or wrong. But if anything you want me to look at and get my perspective on, I'm happy to give it to. Other than that, man, we need to sit out here and vibe out for a minute and turn my mic off and fix me some coffee. I should have held. Now see, I should have just held this because because looking at this from the daily, it's like where else would it go? You know, we got a beautiful push rejection away. Like this. Look at that. I know I should have just held at least one position. That's what I need to work on holding up, but I just took it all off right here. With and I had the thing is I had the plans. I was gonna hold one. I was gonna hold this one, take profit on this one, and then move to break even on this one, and then let this one ride to that 1-to-1. I could have probably been up like 4% on my challenge. 4% on my challenge if that happened. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Just note it. And matter of fact, I need to. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But that needs to really populate for me because that's very crucial in my noting. But yeah, I'm gonna note this real quick. And, man, look at man. This is crazy. That's definitely about to hit the low. Yeah, I'm having some emotions about this. I really am because this. It be. Did you lose the funded account? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I lost it. I lost a few accounts. Man. But I just look at them as lessons. I learned a lot emotionally about my own psychology from those. But 2024 is really gonna be, man. I have a lot of faith in 2024, man. I really do for all of us, man. It's a great time to be a trader for overall. But man, look at this shit, man. Come on, man. And the thing is, it hurts worse because I had planned to do this. But man. It'd be one thing if I didn't plan to do this. Like if I just planned to take it all off here originally in my mind, And then if I seen it come down here, I wouldn't even be tripping. But the thing, it hurts because I planned to do this. Oh my goodness, it's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. It is all good. But yeah, shit, it's probably gonna take out this low, to be honest. I don't see this. I don't see this holding, to be honest. Yeah. This trade could be a one trade pass challenge, but that's fine. There will be more opportunity. Facts, bro. Facts. Like now that I'm looking at it, I think this thing could really just tank. I think this thing could really just tank. And the thing is, bro, because it's one thing to just look back on this thing and be like, yeah, I could have did this and this, but man, this thing looks so different when it's real time, because price action is messy. Look at this. Because I got in, news hit, got in right here. It fell drastically within, like, I mean, 2 seconds. It got down here, literally 2 seconds candle, and I seen all those numbers and I clocked out. Bam, right. So I didn't even get out. Like, I got out like right up in here, like right at the end of this candle, or right up in here. But even then, that, you know what I'm saying, just looking at it from a risk to reward, that's still a pretty good risk to reward. Oh shit, my fault. On that position. So I got on both of them. Clicked out both of them. This position. I was supposed to let it run, man. And even then, I just moved my stop loss up right below here, so it'd be at, man. Yeah, but yeah, this thing could, I see it taking. I definitely see it taking out the previous daily low. I see it taking out. I think this may be the weekly low, and I see it coming all the way down into this OB. And you know what? Shit. I don't know if it even stopped in, because just looking at the dollar, like, we get a close, we might get a little reaction, but I don't know. And really looking at GU, because I really like this OB. I don't know, GU's hustle sometimes. GU just be moving out of control compared to EU. Like, it just be flying. So it could honestly fly down here one big candle push, because like, look at this volume. Look at these candles. Like, GU has really look at these candles. My goodness, like, GU has been known to just fly. It's even these consolidated. Look at this consolidated candle. These candles are pretty big, so I don't like it to stop here. Like, it just, I don't know. I just see this as liquidity. Like, I just see it too close to these equal lows. So I would like it to come down here, and this is the trade. If GU comes down here, I'm loading up. I'm gonna put 4%. I'm put 4, like, right under the daily loss limit, because that's how much trust I have in this trade. These are the trade. These are like the A+ trade. Like, if it gets down up in here, and with just like a bullet, like a beautiful bullish candle, come retest back up in there, and stop loss below this low, and just take off. Oh man, because like, even if it goes a 1-to-1, and I have a good probability that it'll go to 1-to-1, that's already 5% up. Stops to break even. Let the rest ride. I'm already 5% up on the account because it was a 1-to-1. That's what I mean by those 1-to-1s can really, depending on the trade and how That's the thing. You really gotta identify your A, B, C, D setups. Because I mean, this was a B plus setup that I took earlier. Really, because it didn't have a 4-hour confirmation. Like when you look on a 4-hour, and I mean now it's kind of looking like something, but that's what it was looking like before. Like if you're just looking at this before, you would be inclined to think this can duck in here and slide, because just looking at structure, sweep of the lows, break of the highs, close break of the highs, 4-hour close break of the high, and this 4-hour, right? We talking about, you know what I'm saying? This is a high time frame, so you would think it's more inclined. See the candles exhaustion a little bit, so you would, and they got a previous daily high. You know what I'm saying? It could just go at this point. It can very well go for the highs just as much as the lows. So you know, it's a totally different time. You know what I'm saying? It's when you're actually in it, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? I was watching this thing on a 5-minute. I wouldn't even watch. I was watching on a 5-minute, so got in, bam. Yeah, this shit was crucial. This shit was just in bed, just watching this shit. I was like, man, look at these highs, man. It looks like it wants to go, but at the same time, I was like, man, it looks like it wants to tank. I don't know. But these highs just look beautiful. Like but GU has been known to create highs like this and still slide. So you just don't know. So I was like, man, it's looking like it's something. I seen that. I was like, man, because I was about to put another position. Fear missing out. But I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait, and bam, news hit, spike perfectly. Beautiful push away. Beautiful push away. And I took it. I took profit down here. And I was like, when I seen this, I was like, oh yeah, shit, this probably is gonna just keep going up. Because at this point, my stop loss, I didn't move my stop loss. I read it, but it's high. So I was like, yeah, I already knew it was gonna take me out, and then took second position off, like where I would have took the first position off. But I should have just moved my stop loss right above this high and just let it ride. Stop loss below this high, let it ride. And I'd be looking about to take profit right now as we speak if I would have just did that. Oh man, it is what it is. But you see how it was looking before though? It could have very well just. That's why, and it didn't have. So it was a B setup because it did not have like a 4-hour order block or fair value gap or liquidity sweep or breaker block, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of all the same thing to me. But a 4-hour higher time frame confirmation, 4-hour zone. It just had a 1. So that automatically puts it to a B. Yeah, man, that London kill. I just did a video about that, man. I really like when the market takes London high or low. The probability that it's gonna go to the opposite direction is really high. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Those London kill zones are like beautiful, like setups. Those are setups that I risk higher to on, like 2 to 3%, and just going for that either buy side or sell side liquidity on those London kill zones. Timing and prices has to be absolutely perfect, but it has to be that. It literally has to be that Asian high with London session open, like kill zone, like either 2, 3, 4 up in there. My time. Look at that, man. Great job, man. Great job for managing your trade. Being completely sarcastic right now. That was an awful job, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. Oh, look at that. Yeah, bro. This yeah. Like now looking at, man, this thing could definitely just, like I say, bro. I don't even. I'm not too sure on this zone either. I think we'll get a pop, but I'm just not too sure on this zone either. Like, if it gets down here, I'll definitely be looking to buy. It depends if it's either London and New York, though. If it's not London and New York, I'm not touching these pairs. My probabilities, my stats on the amount of trades that I take outside of London and New York are so high in the losses. I'm talking about like 90% of the time I will lose a trade if it's not during London and New York. So after seeing that, and that's another thing I like about like prop firms and trading, like, cause it's like, man, it does tell you like your stat, like men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie, man. Once I seen that stat, I was like, yep, it would make sense. But sometimes you're just so impulsive, and the trade looks so good, like it looks beautiful, and it turns from sugar to shit so quick, like it's just crazy. Today was beautiful, but I don't like when we have red folders on forex factor. Man, I'm the opposite, man. I'm the opposite, man. To me, I just look at red folders as just volatility. I just look at like the trade based off the way I trade. I look at seasonality for direction, um, for overall direction. I look at Forex Factory as how much it's going to move, like the volatility. And then I look at technicals, my own technicals for entries. And that's how I look at it. Um, so I just look at that's just movement. Because the market's going to move how it's going to move based off my technicals anyway, in my thought process and my strategy. And volatility is just going to move it. Yeah, it can take you out. It definitely can take you out. But I can tell you this from experience. Like like when I moved, because now I only go like, because I'm really entering off a 1 hour um entry, 1 hour play, 1 hour strategy. I only go to the 5 minute just to get a better risk reward, essentially. So what I was noticing, like I used to get mentored under MintFX, and when I was with him, like it was. This is when I really understood like fractals, like how fractal the market is. Like what happens on a lower time frame is what happen on another. Um, but we used to be in there on the second 30-second charts, like underneath a minute. Like you really have no business being down there. And like when I moved up, you know, and get off of, and we used to, you used to, if you, it depends on what kind of mindset you're into. Cause it's like, if you like to trade a lot, then yeah, you go down there. Cause you can hit 5 to 10 trades a day, you know what I'm saying? But you're getting toasted on a lot of them. It depends on how much psychology you have with it, but it can be profitable, but it's just not my psychology. But that's what manipulation happens a lot. Like everything like 15 and below, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even like look for structure on anything from a 15 below. 30-minute, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's like if and, but that 1 hour, not too much, If you put it below that 1 hour high, low, or area of interest that you have, it's usually not going to take it out. Usually not on 1 hour and above, but it does. It still does sometimes, but the probabilities are just very low. Probabilities are very low. Yeah, man. These trades are beautiful. Look at that. These are the trades that's really in the record books. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's sniper entry. That's enough to put the whole position on here. First take profit is already at 3.5 to 1. Man. And the reason for that is, I don't even know if I explained it, but I'll explain it. Because to me, this is why I have, I mean, I just use lines for my 1 hour OBs or area interest, but I mean, and I'll use boxes for 4 hour and 5 minute. But that's the overall area of interest I'm looking for. So I put one at that 1 hour candle low. And this is what I mean by, hold on. What I mean by this OB, you can't see my hands, but putting quotes around that. It's just a supply and demand zone. Like, look at this. If you just retail supply and demand, you just drag it to the left. That's what I mean. It's all kind of the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I just think SMC just gets you, it helps you draw more identifiable and profitable zones. Put it that way. So put one there, and then drop to the 5, and then you see a nice little fair value gap or imbalance or zone. You know what I'm saying? I just call it all zones. I just say that because it's like, it's just so people can relate to it maybe a little bit more. But yeah, seeing that up in there, and took it right at the end of that zone. So if I stretch all that out, and this happened quick, like, I mean quick. This is when news happened. Because I was watching it, because I already had got in, and I was watching it just crawl down. And I thought this thing was going to tank. I seen them, but then looking at it now, I mean, they look beautiful highs, but at the time, you know what I'm saying, you're in it, man, it's just so hard. Seeing those highs, I was like, yeah, that looks like liquidity. It should come back up in there. Got in for another entry. Yeah. Man, but it was not the best risk management for me. Because I was supposed to take profit down here. And now it's not down there anymore. Only trade EU day trader, and as the pair only moves 30-40 pips per day, I use 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5. Yeah, bro. You set. Yeah, bro. That pip, like per day, adding how many pips or pip range, point range it moves per day, definitely makes a difference too. Because that's why I don't put my stop loss any more than 20 pips, because the probabilities, because like I said, those 1-to-1s, the probabilities of it going 20 pips in the opposite direction, it depending on it can be like 60-ish%, depending on what kind of strategy you got, for the 1-to-1. Now going at 20 to 40 pips in the opposite direction, that brings the probabilities down. You know what I'm saying? Probably below like 30, 40, and so on and so forth as you go up and down. So if I can get it under like that trade, is even better, because the probabilities of it going, what was this, 15, I put 15, because I gave it, I gave about 15, but 15 pips in the opposite direction are higher than 20, and especially if you get in for another entry right here, the probabilities of it going 8 pips in the opposite direction is a lot higher than 18 pips. Now you had a 2-to-1. I just took that 1-to-1 originally to a 2-to-1, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, that definitely makes a difference. Oh man, look at that. But yeah, it didn't give anything. I mean, you can look at this if you trading this kind of 5-minute stuff, but I don't trade that unless it meets 1 hour. Like 1 hour, nothing, straight bearishness. And now it's already 10:30. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have nothing. We ain't gonna have nothing. I wish we would, but it's not. Gold, yeah. We ain't having nothing. It could reach down here by the time at the end of the day, but by that time it's gonna be 11:30, 12, and I'm definitely not sure. Like from 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time Zone, I do not trade because my stats is awful. Horrific. Yeah, man. Let's see how this dollar is. Let's peek at the dollar just one more time. I'm gonna log off this. Oh yeah. Probabilities are very high of it taking out this low by the end of the day. Very high. Looking at the dollar. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Wow. That dollar, did the dollar can close like that? My goodness. Why's the dollar looking so good, but never mind, it still looks ugly under there. Yeah, very high. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Some people may look at that trade and be like, "You still probably," and I should be thankful, but it's one thing, because I didn't execute my plan. That's what's not. It's not even about like how much I could. It's just I did not. That's what's really hurts. I did not execute my plan. How I prepared. If I prepared to take it all off at that low, that'd be fine. I wouldn't even care how much it went. But I didn't. I prepared to do what I said and manage it how I did it, and I really am bummed out about that, man. Well, yeah, it is what it is, man. Shake it off, and I'll be back tomorrow. Just catch me. Same time, same place. Pre-New York, New York. You might even catch me in London, maybe. But pre-New York, New York, you'll catch me. Yeah, appreciate you, man. To keep rocking with me, man. But I'm out.